What's that? You say you have a loved one in the hospital and you want to help them get better? Is there a Buddhist practice to help with that? Glad you asked. But first, my name is Lama Jigme Gyatso. This is the Buddha Joy Meditation School. Take a moment to click that red subscribe button, then find that icon in the shape of a bell. Click it so that you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Yes, in Buddhism, over the millennia, all kinds of stuff has crept in that I like to call spooky Buddhist voodoo shit. Now, yes, even Buddha himself mentioned wishing well to others. But did you know that in the Anapanasati, or mindfulness with breathing sutta, or discourse, Buddha condensed the entire path to enlightenment to just 16 sets of meditations. It is taught in that discourse that by playing with these meditations in harmony with our spontaneously occurring breaths, not only do we automatically generate the 7 enlightened factors, but we also attain wisdom and liberation. The inference is that this is one-stop shopping. What does that mean? When a friend or a loved one or a family member is in trouble, they're ill, they're facing surgery, they've had a trauma or some such thing, you don't have to force yourself to think about them. You cannot help but think about them. Your brain spontaneously turns to them. That's fine. Remember the simile I go to time and time again, that just as a movie enthusiast at the cinema can eat their snack and drink their beverage while watching a movie, likewise, we can silently and mentally recite the Buddhist 16 meditations on our in-breath and on our out-breath, while being aware, passively and spontaneously and non-conceptually and vulnerably aware of our circumstance and our body and our feelings and our mind. So invariably, when a loved one is facing a health challenge, they're going to come up. And when they spontaneously come to mind while you're sitting in your morning meditation or in your evening meditation, we just continue to turn the metaphoric crank of the 16 contemplations. And our natural abhorrence for any misfortune befalling them, and our natural yearning for good fortune to alight upon them is processed through the 16 meditations. I have found that for instance, a neighbor had a child born with a serious congenital defect. Every time they took the child in for surgery, they would tell me. And every time I would meditate, I'd sit across the street from their house. Invariably, throughout the course of the meditation, thoughts of the family and thoughts of the child would cartwheel across my mind. I'd let it. I did not chase after love or compassion. I did not force myself to think of nothing but the 16 meditations. Practiced in a very natural, organic manner. And good things happened. Now, will good things always happen all the time? I would be very surprised. But we can squander our time and our energy and our lives trying to fix everything for everybody. Buddha's method is much more organic. It's much more centered. Humans have evolved to have a part of our brain dedicated to empathy. It's just behind the prefrontal cortex. It's just in front of the two hemispheres. And it's already there. We don't have to force it. Unless there's something physiologically wrong with us, unless we were born psychopaths, we have the latent ability to empathize with others. All we have to do is vulnerably, passively, and non-conceptually get out of our own way. By practicing Buddha's 16 sets of meditations, we cannot help but be a conduit of good fortune. Would you like to be a conduit of good fortune? What are some of the things you would like to see happen for others around you? Tell me about it in the comment area below the video. Did you like this video? Then give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media. Below the video, there's a button that reads Show More. When you click that, you'll gain access to various links, including one to help you register for the next series of weekly meditation webinars. Until next we speak, may